Hey guys, so today I'm going to be looking at people decide to confess their secrets. So yeah, let's just get right into the video. I used to steal from my schoolmates. I would go around and take things from their bags or pencil cases. When I walked around class or school, if I saw something I liked, I would wait until the item was unattended and steal it. Of course, not if it was in plain sight. When I was in elementary school, someone from the first session of school left their Geronimo Stilton Phoenix books and it was huge. Sorry, I don't know how to read that. It was also the only thing I wanted to get my hands on then. My young 7-year-old butt managed to steal the whole big freaking thing. I still have it in my attic and I managed to make everyone forget about it. To this day, my parents, friends or family know that I stole it. It's good to get off my chest, but that's only one of the many things I stole. If I were to list them out, it would take too long. Besides, the book theft was the biggest thing I stole. Wait, they stole a book? Was it like really expensive or something? Or like was it hard to get? Oh my gosh, they stole a book. I'm just surprised because I feel like if I were a kid and if I were to steal something, I don't think I would go for a book. Interesting. I used to steal steaks from my job because they wouldn't pay my full wage. So, I used to work at a grocery chain, third shift, usually just me, a lazy manager and a security guard. I knew how to work the cameras, so I would rig them to go down for a bit while I went into our meat section and stole about 8 big juicy steaks. The big reason I did this, company would give me my checks and they'd be around $90 short. They did this 4 times and I never got $180. So my thinking was to stick it to the company by stealing steaks. Okay, the company deserved it, honestly. Pay someone their full wage. Seriously, jeez. I stole a classmate's Mother's Day gift when I was a kid. When I was 9, my school had Mother's Day stores where vendors could come in and sell gifts we could give our mums. All my classmates were bragging about how much money they had to buy their mother's gifts and I was poor and I had nothing. I really wanted to buy my mom something for Mother's Day, but I was poor and couldn't afford anything they were selling. At lunchtime, when all the bags were unattended, I went through some bags in an empty hallway and found a box of candles shaped like roses. I thought it would be the perfect gift for my mom, and not understanding the weight of my actions, I took it. I still remember seeing the girl crying to her teacher about it, and these memories haunt me all the time. The thought of me having done something that horrible eats me up inside. We also lived in the same area, so I would see her a lot even after we graduated. Oh my gosh, that's the worst. And every time I saw her, I would think about that thing I did and think about myself in revulsion. For the longest time, those candles sat unused in some area of the house. After I gave my mum the present, I found out she doesn't even use candles. She's against lighting them for some reason. Oh my goodness. Before I threw it away, like 10 years later, every time I looked at that box of untouched candles, I always thought about how much better of use they would have had to the rightful owners of those candles. I'm actually so sorry to the girl. People say they have no regrets because it made them who they are. But I think I would have turned out fine without ever having done this thing, especially since I most definitely caused that girl so much pain at that time. They said they would have turned out fine without ever doing this. I'm just saying at least it wasn't something bigger, you know? At least it was just some candles that they stole for the first time and they realized how bad it made them felt. You know what I mean? Because what if they've never stolen and then later in life they decide to steal something that would have big consequences, you know, because they were grown up. But like, yeah, I'm just saying, I don't know. I feel bad because, how do I say? Obviously stealing is bad and stealing is wrong. But I just feel bad for the kid because he just wanted to make his mum happy and that's why he stole, you know. Oh man. In high school, I used to steal everyone's pens and pencils. For some reason, I have an obsession with pens and pencils, especially pens, not just ordinary. The really nice gel pens that feel incredible to write with. Oh my gosh, I know this is random, but I had dreams about pens last night. Yo, when I was a kid, I was obsessed with pens too. Like really cute stationery, you know? I would get those really cute stationeries that were like really expensive. Like pencil cases that had like whiteboards on them. and it had a marker and like a rubber duster all in your pencil case, and the pencil case would have a sharpener in it as well. Oh my gosh, that was the best pencil case ever. But yeah, when I was in primary school, I was obsessed with that. And I could only buy those things when I got good scores on my tests, on exams, you know. So my mum would bring me there and buy it. Yeah, I don't know why I had a dream about pens actually. Okay, you know what, moving on. I journal every day and I have boxes on boxes of hundreds of dollars worth of nice gel pens. I don't know what came over me, but it happened so much. It was a known habit, kind of like when you get home from smoking with friends and you somehow end up with a lighter with no recollection of pocketing it. Yeah, so I have a lifetime supply of pens. Not the bad ones either. Stealing everyone's pens. Oh my gosh. So does that mean they steal like one from every person so no one notices, you know? I would notice though, because I loved all my pens. I sold 6 boxes of candy for a fundraiser in 8th grade and I kept all the money. Oh my gosh. I went to Washington DC for an 8th grade field trip. Everyone in my class was given a box of candy to sell in order to raise funds for the trip. Each box probably had 25 to 30 items. The boxes had Reese's, Snickers, Twizzlers, Crunch, etc. I went all around my neighborhood to sell. As mentioned, the boxes weren't big, so it wasn't particularly difficult to sell everything within 1 to 2 days. The thing was, the administration at my middle school didn't hold anyone accountable for not selling or keeping the money. They didn't mark down any names. Kid would just hand them the cash and they'd just store it into the safe. By the time March rolled around, with 3 weeks to go before the trip, I had made just over $500. For an 8th grade kid, I felt like Bill Gates. The field trip was one of the best experiences of my life. And yes, I fully realized that I mooched off of my classmates who were honest about the fundraiser. And I totally played my neighbors and other people in my community who I knew. All I can say is that this isn't the person who I am today at all. And this was also 9 years ago. I haven't told anyone about it, and I don't plan on it. But tell the internet. The safe place is the internet, right? That's crazy. I mean, like, I've never done anything like this, but like, I have had thoughts of, I'm just like, but what if they take all the money for themselves? Like, you know when you see kids selling chocolates for fundraisers and stuff, and you buy a lot, but in your mind, deep down inside, you're just like, but what if they keep all the money? In high school, I plagiarized a paper from the internet and submitted it via Turnitin. I used a thesaurus on every word. Every word! And outside of direct quotations from sources, it was 0% copied. I always wondered how much they paid for that anti-plagiarism software. By the way, I got a 94 on the paper. What? Ew. Please don't copy this person. Oh my gosh, jeez. Well, that's it for the video. Hope you guys enjoyed. Tell me in the comments down below what your thoughts are. And as always, thanks for watching. Hope you guys liked it. And I'll see you guys next time. Bye.